to utilize that, because you can be tall and not know how to use your height. Okay. If you don't know how to use your height, your reach, and everything like that, I mean, it's good to have. It makes your head a little bit higher, harder to hit, but I mean, it all depends. You got to use those teeps, use that long jab, use your kicks, use those long knees. Again, just like earlier with Jay, you got to keep those hands up as a shorter fighter, because those legs don't have as far to go to reach up to your neck and head.
Shawn Rego, 1-0 in Muay Thai, 1-0 in MMA, has experience elsewhere. Again, fighting out of Regiment Training Center, which has a plethora of talented fighters in it from many different facets of martial arts. You know, he's a short, compact, and extremely strong man.
160. This is. He must be a thick boy.
Yep, he's just a very densely built. Just muscles on muscles on muscles. Yes. You see the contrast in builds between these two guys, and you just wonder what's going to happen. Who's going to be able to control the distance between? Who's going to have the more effective strategy?
Yep. So, I mean, he is, you can tell he's looks to be very strong. He's compact. I'm sure he's probably powerful, so he's going to be trying. I mean, if I was him, I'd be trying to get in close, find big kicks, big leg kicks, big hooks to set him up. Let those hands loose. Like you said, Regiment is known for having guys with some good boxing, good hands. I'm sure he's no different. So, I mean, with those tall guys, like earlier I said, tall guys kind of get in the habit maybe of keeping their hands a little bit lower with somebody that's going to be thrown with leather, and it's going to be thrown with power.
Wanting to hurt you.
That could be tough. Those overhands, those left hooks. Look what happened when, back in the day when Stephen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for tonight's fourth bout of the evening. This fight scheduled for 3 rounds, 2 minutes apiece. Introducing to you first, standing in the red corner, with a record of 1 victory with 2 defeats, this man stands at 6 feet 2 inches tall, and he weighed in at 157 pounds. He is representing F5 Fight Team. Let's hear it for Anthony Vasta!
Vasta is all
and his opponent standing across from him in the blue corner, with a record of 1 win with no defeats. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, and he weighed in at 157 pounds. He's representing Regiment Training Center. Give it up for Shawn Rego! Our referee for this matchup is Alan Lau.
Yeah, these guys both look very intense right now.
I'm a little scared.
This is going to be interesting.
If looks could kill, they'd both be dead right now.
Absolutely bad intentions in the eyes of both of these guys. A whipping head kick early from Vasta, and then moves backwards from the flurry of Rego.
And like I said, this small guy, he's coming in aggressive.
You can just see the power that Rego possesses, just the way he moves.
He looked like a pit bull let off the leash right there.
I didn't think we could see faster starts than some of these other fights that we had, but...
Okay, so Vasta, it almost looks like he's coming with more of like almost like a sport karate, kind of wide, kind of bouncy, hands down, almost like Wonder Boy Thompson-ish kind of using that, but he's really telegraphing those kicks. I mean, they're coming from so far away, but I'd like to see Shawn just kind of stalk him down with those his hands up high and just kind of cut the ring off. Nice dump, beautiful dump right there.
Yes, he covers distance so well, Shawn, that those...
and he's extremely elusive moving backwards.
Yeah, very true.
See, there you go. I'd like to see him stalk forward, but with those hands up high, because those kicks are clearly coming frequently and high.
Whew, big bombs.
Nice.
He's making Vasta miss on virtually everything. Vasta seems like he's just telegraphing the strikes a little bit. He's stepping in with a little bit too much emphasis of saying, I'm throwing this at you.
A lot of it. He's definitely relying on that range and just trusting the fact that, see, he's definitely got more of like a sport karate-ish kind of, like you can see, he's all the way out. He's more sideways, a little bit more bladed than you would typically see in a Muay Thai fighter. Hands are kind of low. Definitely not traditional Muay Thai, but Shawn is doing a great job of being either all the way out or all the way in. So he's not playing in that kind of middle distance. See, right now, he's going to be all the way out, so he's going to see those telegraph kicks coming from a mile away, and then he just blitzes in and just tries to be a wrecking ball in there.
Explosive when it comes to covering distance, landing long punches, backing up his opponent, and Vasta just not able to find the accuracy throwing at range.
Exactly. Rego is just backing him up with those huge blitzes and with just powerful, powerful shots.
Yeah. Not typical Muay Thai per se, but I mean an exciting fight, and that one dump that he had, that was very well executed.
Quick announcement to the crowd, please. There is no flash photography this evening. Again, no flash photography, or else Big Mike's coming after you.
So in round 2, maybe we could see Vasta cut more of an angle as Rego comes in, or should he interrupt him with some kind of a knee, or what would you suggest maybe switching it up?
I'd like to see him establish that jab instead of just launching these long telegraphed head kicks from so far away.
Set it up.
If he could get within, because even if he's within punch range, he's still going to be too far away for him to hit with that huge reach. If he could establish his hands first and that long sticky jab and that long two and those long teeps a little bit more Thai style than like kind of sport karate style, then I think he would have a higher chance of landing those big kicks. And now look at right out the gate. He's the shorter fighter is the one that landed the body kick.
Right.
And he landed, left hand seemed to stagger Vasta, and then a spinning wheel kick off of it from Shawn Rego.
Rego looks a little like, he reminds me of California Kid in a way. Uriah Faber.
Oh, hey, beautiful lean back and try to counter with the left kick. Standing southpaw as well.
It's got to be the hair.
A little, and the build
stocky,
is similar
and he's kind of bouncy a little bit. Yeah, I can see it.
He's got, it's like, there's a resemblance.
I see it.
An energy similarity.
Nice leg kick to the inside.
Those leg kicks. Inside leg kicks aren't going to be quite as effective as an outside leg kick, but since it's another southpaw orthodox stance, that's going to be what's available for him, and that's what he's got to go to the well with, especially with that long, spread open karate stance. That leg's going to be there for the taking, so he's got to take it. See those telegraphed entries.
A nice left hand from Vasta and a left hand from Rego on the exit.
Very nice straight punches there. Big straight punch.
See, that's what I was saying. See, if he establishes his hands first, then those kicks are going to fly up and land more frequently.
He followed up a body kick with an uppercut, both landing very flush.
He's having his moments now. I'm liking it. Rego's maybe explosive nature is potentially slowing down a bit.
Caught him at the end of that right hand.
Yeah, he countered that inside leg kick with that straight right.
Oh, big shot.
And here we go. I would go to the body right now if I was him. Body and leg.
Tit for tat starting, but Rego getting the better of that exchange, starting a flurry. And now ending in the clinch.
What a fight.
I would like to see him get a little bit almost more Dutch kickboxing style, tight hooks and then hard leg kicks down. Whenever you have somebody against the ropes, against the cage like that, as a shorter fighter, shorter, stocky guy, get that kind of Gokhan Saki kind of hard shots and just come there with those hard leg kicks.
Short range leg kicks, just chop them down.
And he was kind of headhunting on that flurry too. If he went to the body a little bit more, I think that would have paid a little bit more dividends as well.
Yeah, definitely landed some big shots. In tight was Shawn Rego. Definitely had Anthony Vasta a little staggered there, different points of the round. Vasta finding his range much more successfully in that second round, landing some good kicks, following up with some good punches. He landed some good punches in tight a couple of times while Rego was coming in. Definitely some adjustments made, paying dividends for Anthony Vasta.
He seemed to kind of settle in a bit.
He did settle in a little bit. In that clinch, like whenever you have somebody that much shorter than you, when they get that close, if this is a Muay Thai fight, you should be letting those long knees go. Forget the punches in the clinch. Punches in the clinch, put those in a bag and toss them in the trash. Let those knees loose.
Right.
Especially being 3 feet taller than him, he should be like kneeing the hell out of his body right now. And again, Rego, if I was him, I'd be looking those punches to the body instead of headhunting. Get those hands up, attack that body, attack that liver, and chop hard to the legs with those leg kicks.
It looks like there's some ice in the corner. Where's Joe Rogan when you need him? Get the ice out of there. All right. There we go. 2 rounds down, 1 to go. This amateur war.
Again, with that very spread out, almost more of like an MMA striker, kind of influenced by Conor McGregor, kind of bouncy, kind of long, blitzing in with those straight punches, kind of Wonder Boy kind of thing. But not what you would normally see in a Muay Thai fight, but I can see the idea to stay long, utilize that height.
And he's starting to pop his hands, too. He started to actually stick a jab in there, follow with the right hand, or mix in some uppercuts. Man. Whereas in the first round, he kind of seemed like he was hesitant to throw the knuckles and was just trying to get that long kick down. But he's seeming to find a lot more success with all of his weapons as the fight goes longer. Rego's still very explosive, but he's definitely slowed his pace down. Beautiful kick to the body.
And a good sweep coming up, and no, he didn't.
That was interesting.
Yeah, Vasta looked displeased for some reason.
Might have thought it was a shot.
Oh, he hurt himself on that one.
Foot. Looked like it stung.
That's what happens when you check a kick. Guys don't want to kick anymore. Let's see if he throws it again. Nope, looking for those hands.
Even with the shin guards. I've fought with these shin guards on before. It doesn't do much.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
They don't look like they do much.
Don't know why they need to wear them.
Like I said, my training partners don't let me wear them anymore.
They're like, nah, you need leather ones.
No, you need like some thick, big old shin pads. Big kick to the body there.
You see you walking in there with just 2 pillows tied around your shins.
Yeah, Rego's definitely having a hard time getting inside that range. A hard task to ask him for. He's winging those hooks up top.
Landing half of them. Doesn't look like half will be enough.
No.
As Vasta doesn't seem too staggered by him.
And a big kick.
And then they go the distance. 6 minutes of action, 3 full 2-minute rounds gone down between the clash of styles and builds. Anthony Vasta struggling at first to solidify his range. Rego able to do the more damage, closing the distance, throwing those body shots and bombs over the top. Started mixing things up in round 2, and in round 3 seemed to carry momentum, did Vasta. Who knows how these scorecards are going. We've seen some scorecards all over the place tonight. Not sure which direction it's going to go, but a high-paced, action-packed bout nonetheless.
Definitely. What a fight. I'd say Rego's forward momentum versus Vasta's counter-striking. Rego faded a little in his intensity, but I think that ultimately the way he marched forward, it'd be hard to not give it to him.
Yeah, I don't think any of these strikes really hurt either guy. But as far as the cleaner, more telling shots, I think they went for Vasta. Rego definitely had a hard time getting over that height discrepancy, that reach discrepancy, especially with him having an unorthodox kind of karate style stance where you're going to be more mobile, more elusive almost. I'd like to see both guys. They obviously, again, this is going to be the theme of the night. All these guys are amateurs. They're going to get a lot better. I would like to see him work on his more traditional Muay Thai techniques and
knee strikes
just to complement that style that clearly he likes. Yeah, he likes doing that kind of karate style. If he could add some Muay Thai to the game with that long frame at this weight class, especially with the knees and the clinch and everything like that, and establishing sitting down on his punches and coming with hard kicks, I think it would definitely pay dividends. But hey, exciting fight. I think we'll see what happens right here with the results.
He definitely missed some opportunities in the clinch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, our judges have rendered a decision. Judge Shawn Flanagan scores this bout 29-28 for Shawn Rego. Judge Dave Ginsburg scores this fight 29-28 for Anthony Vasta. And Judge Jason Grenier scores this fight 30-27 for your winner by split decision, Shawn Rego.
Great fight. I feel like these are MMA judges.
Yeah. And honestly, that wasn't if you looked at that
was a fight.
You wouldn't think Muay Thai fight.
Exactly.
It was exciting. These guys are pushing forward and everything like that. I think the judges looked at his aggression and his forward pressure, and that's what gave him the nod.
Rings generalship,
Exactly.
maybe.
Yeah, he's kind of just putting the pressure on and just going for those flurries. In the future, I'd like to see him work on like mixing up the shots to the head with shots to the body, and then finishing off, capping it off with big leg kicks. Tough when it's against southpaw orthodox.
All right,
but,
all right.
yeah,
I'm
man,
here with your man. Let me get it. You want to get that? You got that, my man? Hey.
Mike Povier just snatching out mouth guards, no gloves or anything.
Both
He's
got
a dad. He's a dad.
There you go, wipe it off.
All right, my man. You took this fight on like short notice. How's it feel to be in here, man?
It feels great. You know, I'm ready to fight anytime. My condition wasn't the best, but I'm from Fall River. We're always ready to fight from there. So that's what I came to do, and I delivered, you know.
You were so excited when you heard that decision. What was going through your mind when you heard one apiece?
Well, I wasn't sure. I mean, it was a close fight. That kid's a tough motherfucker.
Oh, there we go.
This is his kid, so he can say that in front of him.
Well, I brought my son tonight because I want to see what this is all about. He's been doing it for a little bit. Maybe I can turn him onto something for when he gets older. He's got a little bit more time than me to practice and get better, so I just wanted him to see what it's about.